What's happening, everyone? Jason Wright here. I've got Sarah here with me. Today, I want to get into something that makes a lot of entrepreneurs uncomfortable, and that is pricing. Specifically, the psychology behind it and how AI can help you think through it more clearly.
Why does pricing make people so uncomfortable?
Because it's personal, especially for service providers. When you put a number on your work, it feels like you're putting a number on yourself. So most people either undercharge because they're afraid of hearing no, or they price randomly without any real logic behind it.
And AI helps with the logic side of that.
It helps with both the logic and the framing. On the logic side, you can use AI to think through what your service is actually worth to the client, not what it costs you in time, but what outcome it produces for them. Those are very different numbers, and the gap between them is usually where people are leaving money on the table.
Can you give an example of what that looks like?
Say you do lead generation for a coaching business. Your fee is $2,000 a month. But if your work generates 5 qualified leads a week, and that client closes one of them at $5,000, you just produced $20,000 a month in revenue for a $2,000 investment. That's a 10-to-1 return. When you frame it that way, $2,000 sounds like a bargain, not a big number.
So AI helps you build that value argument before you ever get on a pricing conversation.
And it helps you practice it. You can role play the pricing conversation with AI, tell it your offer, your price, and your prospect's likely objections, and ask it to push back on you. It'll surface the weak spots in your argument before a real prospect does.
That's like having a sparring partner for your sales conversations.
Without any of the awkwardness of asking a friend to pretend to push back on you. AI will give you real resistance and help you get comfortable defending your number with confidence instead of apologizing for it.
I think a lot of people don't realize how much of pricing is just confidence in the conversation.
Completely. The number matters less than how you hold it. AI can help you build both the logic and the confidence to hold it well.
If you've been guessing at your pricing or quietly discounting just to close deals, this is a conversation worth having with yourself first.
If you're listening to this podcast and you like what you hear, I have an offer that may be genuinely helpful for you. Head over to intentionallyinspirational.com, click on free resources in the top menu, and select the Intentional Growth Framework. It's a free resource that helps you identify exactly where your marketing and automation have room to improve, and where AI can start doing more of the heavy lifting. No cost and no pitch. Just a real conversation about where the opportunities are in your business. Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
See you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious.